Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing tonight? Wednesday, July 15th, 2020, and I want to welcome you to another metallic episode of Music of Destruction right here on YouTube, bringing you the best in metal-related content. Welcome to Album Ranking Wednesdays right here on the channel, and I hope you guys have been enjoying all the different content and metal that I've been covering so far on the channel. After all, that's why I do this. If you missed anything this week, click the eye in the upper right corner of the screen right now to get caught up on all of my latest videos. I would really appreciate it. Tonight's album ranking is of Draugar, one of my favorite one-man black metal projects, who hail from San Francisco, California, and was active between 2002 and 2004. Now, I'm not sure if he's still active. I've been on Metal Archive's website, and it said that his status was unknown, so who the fuck knows? Maybe he is still recording music. He was also in a band called Eerie, which is like a black progressive death metal band from California as well. I'm not sure if he's doing any music. He also owns Blackheart Tattoo in San Francisco and is a full-time tattoo artist. He goes by the name of Tim Lehigh. Well, that's his name, and his pseudonym is Hildolf. Now, he was also in the black metal supergroup Twilight and contributed to their 2000 self-titled debut album, along with Nocmistium, Zaster, Krieg, and Leviathan. So all the guys from those bands were in Twilight with Hildolf of Draugar, and that album is nothing short of astounding. I did review that. If you want to check that out, just go to my metal reviews playlist and you can find that review. Alright, so let's just dive right into this episode, shall we? Coming in at number 5, we have a self-titled demo released independently in 2002, and I couldn't find an album cover, so that's why there's just a picture of Hildolf in the background along with the logo. And this demo is raw, uncompromising black metal at its finest. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but I've been privileged enough to hear it. I don't own a copy of it, as tracking it down independently on cassette is going to be pretty goddamn difficult, but I imagine eventually I'll find it. Maybe I could get it on Discogs or something like that. I don't know. There's incredible atmosphere, torturous buzzsaw guitar work, very torturous vocals, and very frightening and beautiful keyboard melodies, as well as this is a pretty decent debut demo for Draugar, so that's number 5, his self-titled demo. Coming in at number 4, we have Realizations Obscured, which was released in 2003 on Cursive KVN Sadistic Records. And what we basically have with this demo, is what would become some of his full length the same year, called From Which Hatred Grows, as a lot of the tracks on this demo would re-emerge on From Which Hatred Grows. However, there are some different songs on here, and the nuances are a little bit different, the melodies are a bit different, even on the songs that are the same as From Which Hatred Grows. These were more like really rough demos. I know everything he does is rough and raw, so they're a rougher mix, so to speak, rougher demos. Great stuff, pretty grim atmosphere on this one, very depressive, misanthropic, raw black metal. Number 4, Realizations Obscured. Coming in at number 3, we have Silence in Suffering, released in 2003, independently once again. And what we have here is a completely newer demo with some awesome tracks that are steeped in extreme raw blackness and cold isolation, dripping with tons of that misanthropic atmosphere. Beautiful keyboard melodies on this one as well, and the guitars are so goddamn raw that you can barely make out the drum machine, but I mean, that's part of the beauty of Draugar's music. If you like super raw fucking black metal, you're gonna love this guy's discography. Number 3, Silence and Suffering. Coming in at number 2, we have Weathering the Curse, released in 2004 on Moribund Records, and another depressive misanthropic spawn of pure blackness is brought forth upon the world from Draugar with this release. This one retains all of that incredible raw hate from all of his previous works, but offers up a bit more of a straight-up approach to the music on this album, and it's a damn good one for depressive black metal, despite some of the criticisms that he received on this album, which I don't understand. It's an absolute fucking monster. I don't think I've reviewed that one yet. I will be covering it soon enough. Number 2, Weathering the Curse. Coming in at number 1, we have From Which Hatred Grows, released in 2003 on Two Mule Records, and this is an incredible raw slab of absolute ice-cold hatred as well. It's noisy, demented, schizophrenic, and dark as a barren, frozen tundra in the middle of a fucking blizzard, and that's exactly the kind of atmosphere that this album provides. One of extreme cold misanthropy, darkness, and hate, and I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. There's also some seasick keyboard melodies that really steady the ship happening all over this album, as well as that add an extreme sense of foreboding and suicidal despair. Amazing album here, number 1, From Which Hatred Grows. So there you guys have it for this episode with Draugar albums ranked, and I sincerely hope you enjoyed this edition of Album Ranking Wednesdays right here on the channel. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss anything. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Search Music of Destruction. Join the Facebook group for all things metal. You can go to facebook.com/groups/Music of Destruction. The Seed, episode number 23, the history of Dio Part 2, up there right now for you guys for $5 a month. You can get access to all of my Patreon-only content, and for just $1 a month, I'll review an album of your choosing, no chorus slam bands. Episode number 24, the history of Dio Part 3, is going to be up Sunday, July 19th. Make sure you guys check that out, and thank you for your support on Patreon. Colton, James, and myself are starting a brand new YouTube channel called Reviews on the Run, consisting of movie and game reviews, our top 15s in all areas of film and gaming, as well as some funny, cool behind-the-scenes stuff and reenactments and things like that. So let's check out a clip of what you can expect. And we are back. I also want to give a shout out to Shadows of Death Records. Go to his website, check out all of his bands. Dreams in Darkness, his newest edition, amazing stuff. Can't wait to have an interview with those guys and check out their upcoming album. Going to be great there. Shout outs to Metal Bands Chronicles, King of Swords, Acid Metal, and Backwoods Metal. I want to thank you guys very much for tuning in tonight and watching and subscribing and commenting. Thank you so much. We will see you for Top 15.